Do you want to do the third one with
Yeah,
Mike, or
yeah,
do
yeah.
you want
I
to do
want to
another one?
talk about the third one. I still don't know what I'm gonna do on the third one if I get into that situation again. And I get into that one often, and I just lose the plot, and then I am out.
All right, let's play it. I will pause it.
So,
Okay, do you?
yep. So this is also another very fun map. So you start with we start on opposite ends. They're gold only on the borders. So where the water is touching, and then there is a lot of gold pile in the center. But you cannot walk into the center. You have to put your villagers in a transport ship and then send them to the center or chop it through. And you start with I believe 8 villagers, and they chop the tree where I'm sending it right now, and then we will be able to create a mill, and then we can create a TC from there. So these are the gold spots and that's a lot of gold. That's a 1600 pile gold. So it's not like we are short on gold on this map or anything like that. There is a lot of gold throughout this map, but if you lose access to it, it's gonna be very difficult to survive
This
in this
is.
one.
I will say that this is a very beautiful looking island.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of Hawaii for some reason.
Yeah, pretty much, yes. There are no turtles in there, though, I can tell you that. I tried fishing.
Okay, let's start. So you are playing Persians and Mike's playing Malians.
So Mike let me pick Persians for some reason. I don't know. He actually banned it, I believe, twice before, but this time we both ended up banning Spanish and Gurjaras for some reason. So we both wasted kind of our bans because we both outbanned each other. So anyways, I'm Persian, he's Malian, he's gonna get this nice discounts. My dog TC is gonna work faster. Still feeling
Wait.
pretty good.
So wait,
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me what this game mechanic was. I think I missed the game
So
mechanic.
once you chop the wood in the middle, you will get enough. You'll get this mill foundation will pop up, and so you create that mill, and it deposits that wood, and that will give you enough wood to build a TC. So
So
right
this is
now,
essentially so it,
yeah.
so this is go wood on the ship.
Yeah, yep, yep. And here is the part where a lot of people enjoy. A lot of people, even the first game I played, he didn't know that we need to chop this. He went and created a lumber camp.
Oh yeah, because yeah, and we saw that he was like lower. So, he had less wood than you because
Yep,
he did
yep.
that.
So, and this is something I didn't even know. I actually watched one of the games in Division 1 or 2 where I learned, okay, I don't need to create a lumber camp. I actually need to do this.
Ah, interesting.
So it gives you enough wood to create a TC, but now the problem is you'll see that we're gonna get instantly popped
Oh,
because
because you
the
don't
TC.
have wood for house. Well, okay.
Correct, but Mike is gonna have it because he's Malian and it takes him less resources. So
Ah, interesting.
that was a good choice by him.
So there's a Malian's bonus where the wood required for these construction is less, so he was able to.
Cheaper, yep.
Got it. And you got these horses
So we get 2 scouts.
as
We both get
scouts.
two scouts.
This is a fun looking island. I like it.
Yeah, it's a very fun map. I still don't know how to play it. I still not sure what galley whether to go galleys or fire ships, and I still actually both time I played galley so far, and I don't have enough to make. I lost 1-1-1, so I don't have enough to make a judgment. What's the best thing to do here?
Okay, so he's building his second house as well. You've got your first house coming up.
Yep, and I'm capped, so he's always gonna be head and pop now.
Ah,
So Malian is
yeah,
a
you're
smart
popped
choice.
up.
I've also actually there's something I might consider for the next time. I saw a lot of better division players take Huns in this one, and they absolutely destroy with Huns. And so that is also something I'm gonna keep in mind for the next games. Because Huns, you don't have a house problem, and you save a bunch of wood pretty much everywhere.
Okay, so you've got box turtles and you take. Oh, well, who's attack? Oh, you're attacking his scout. Oh, you got his
Yeah,
scout.
he killed mine too, I believe. We both killed each other's scout.
Okay, you got one of your scout is here. I believe the other one is already dead.
Yeah, so he killed mine and I killed his. That it was basically a trade-off.
Ah, okay.
And
He
I,
named his he
uh,
named his god.
and I'm not scouting, so that's another thing I have a big problem with. My scout is just standing there doing nothing. I have no idea where his dock is. I believe I know
Yeah.
where his GC is because he killed my scout, so I know where his GC is, but I don't know where his scout is. Not doing much there. So you'll
Okay.
see he's always gonna be ahead of me in pop because I got those two pop caps in the start, so it's always gonna be like that. And now
I
basically
think.
I'm hoping that Persian can do what Persians do best on water.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you
sorry, go ahead.
probably scouted his dock at some point,
Okay.
but you just by the time he actually built it, you you
Okay, yep.
weren't there.
Then I knew where his dog is.
Nay, nay, nay.
Probably.
You
No,
don't know his.
I
Yeah.
don't think I
No,
knew
no, no.
initially
You
where.
didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know where his dock was. Okay, so you got your dock, you got your fishing ship out.
Oh, that population difference is insane. Actually, 15 to 19. It was a minute ago, and that was after Mike got housed. So that was bad.
Yeah, and so it's he's got three fishing ships. You've got two. Yeah, he's got a decent population lead. And you said this just continues throughout the game then.
Pretty much, yeah. I never caught up to it, but that was also because I'm dumb. Because I actually never did eco damage. No. So yeah, he was throughout ahead and he was way ahead at a lot of times. Paradox says that it's too tight space for galleys. In my opinion, fire's better. I can try that next time. I got another. I think he's 12 XS coming on. He's gonna beat me anyways, but I can try fire in that one.
Okay, so right now it's just like you guys are just building your eco. Were you
Yeah,
trying?
I'm doing the same hybrid map build up. It's the 25 pop up or 26 pop up. It's the 25 pop up with 4 fishing ships.
Okay, so
So I believe I'm doing
what
something like
prompted
that.
questions on this one?
So hold on. So I didn't know at this point that I was behind because my score was so far ahead. I actually didn't know that I was behind in eco. I was like initially I was always like 150 score ahead, so I had no idea I was that far. I genuinely at one point thought maybe he built a lumber camp to start with. That's why he's so far behind because he was scouting, so it was not scouting score. But then it kind of switched as soon as he hit feudal. You saw that it immediately switched, and that's when I was like, okay, he's not that far behind at this point, and I'm just at this point. I know I'm a little bit eco behind, not a big deal, and I'm just waiting for Persians to do their thing, which I thought was gonna be better than what Malians were gonna do on water, because my
Is
dogs work
Persians
faster, everything.
is Persians considered helpful on water? I thought it was more of a cav sieve.
Nah, Persians are pretty top tier on water. They have faster docks, faster working docks, and they have also a faster working TC. So on hybrid maps, they're pretty good.
Got it. I think our boy Flying Samosa plays with
And
Persian or
and
used to
Paradox
play with
mentioned they
Persian.
also have double HP docks, so it's very hard to kill their docks.
We are housed again. We've been housed a lot in this game.
Yeah, I was. So so let me tell you this. I'm also panicked right now. I'm super panicked. This is the third game, and I don't have tournament experience. I don't have any of that experience. This is the first 1v1 tournament I've ever played in my life. I got a terrible gold spot, which was at the front, and it's already being attacked right now. And if you look, I don't have gold all the way till the top of the other dock now, which is why I had to come here. So my only option was that gold or this gold. I don't know if it was just where I built my TC. Had I built it on the other side, it would have been better. But this is my only gold spot,
Actually,
and
all
I
the
have to
gold is
defend it.
exposed on water.
Yeah. So the gold are always on the water. But if like I had to go a little bit further up, that may have helped me because this one did like stopped it. So you cannot lose water in this one. End of discussion. Because every gold is accessible by water. All the gold spots, even the center ones, every single gold spot is accessible by water.
This is. I would be panicking this time.
I'm already panicked because it's a 1-1. It's a best of 3. And I don't play 1v1 that much, so I'm like just like not playing like I played the last game. Because I'm now I have hope. I'm trying to win. That now there's a little bit hope that I can possibly pull it through. So I see that he has more galleys. I run back. Not much I can do. Do I have fletching by now? I do have fletching.
Yes, you do have fletching. Armor. So the archer armor also helps ships.
Yes.
Interesting. I wouldn't have.
And the reason, yeah, and here I'm gonna tell you the dumbest reason. The reason I'm getting archer armor, because in my head he's Saracens, which he was in last map, and I think he fires 20% faster. So I need to, and I'm already low. I have less galleys than him, so I'm thinking that maybe I need to get armor to defend whatever the number gap or whatever is faster fire. Okay, Paradox says armor does not do anything, so waste of rest. That was then my bad. Again, that's game knowledge. I don't know. I will keep that in mind for sure next time. So armor was a mistake by me. Paradox confirmed that. So now I have more numbers. Now I'm going full doing my thing, and I'm like, okay, I can take this. I can. Basically, the goal is to destroy whatever he has here, destroy his ships, and then just park on the gold. Stop him from getting gold, just like the last game.
You have
Okay,
one.
Karine.
You have one more than him, and you have actually you have one kill with your galleys, and he also has one.
Okay. So now this is just bad micro. This is I have my all my army is fighting. I saw it. I ran back. Shouldn't be a problem, but I don't know why I'm running. Was I rebalancing something going up? No, nothing. I'm just running back for no reason. I had more military than him at this point, I believe.
Yep,
13
yep.
to 11. Yeah, there was no reason to run back at this time. I don't know why I was running back. Should have taken that fight.
One lone.
Yeah, again,
galley.
this is just mechanics. This is just 1k elo mechanics.
Oh, he has a demolition raft as well. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why he made that. That was I don't believe that was gonna be any helpful in this scenario at all. Fire ships, yeah, but in this scenario, I don't believe it was gonna be helpful. So we have 13 versus 16, and I'm willing to take this fight.
Yeah, you have a decent number here. You have 12 here, and he has.
And again, half my army is not even fighting, and half of it is fighting, and I don't know why I'm leery it and doing some shenanigans in front for no reason at all whatsoever.
Is galley micro the same as archer micro, or is it slightly different?
So it is pretty much the same. And Paradox saying that I should be maintaining numbers and then get upgrades. Okay, yeah. I did click up to Castle Age. That was my focus at that time, which is probably why I was a little bit off. And I thought I could clear his army and then, and I already clicked to Castle Age, so that would be a huge power spike. So that was pretty much what I was going on, and then I decided instead of going back, let's kill his ships while I'm at it, because he doesn't have any army left, and we have 1 versus 10.
The will difference is basically like 3 to 4 wills. And
yeah, we never hit each other equal, right? My fishing ship are still working, and his fishing ship are still working. But then he did something at the top. If you look that red thing at the top, he did this. I never saw this. I actually, when I saw it, it was way too late. I'm not paying attention to that part. I didn't have that go to lost notification hotkey at that time. I have no idea that's going on top. I'm just focused at the bottom, clear his fishing ships and clear his get his villagers off gold. That's all I'm thinking about right now. And I don't right. Okay, so I did went forward and I saw he built a tower, and I came back. And so now I'm completely lost. I have no idea what to do. I cannot cross it because his dogs are in the back, so I cannot cross it and go camp on the other side. So I'm just sitting here and I'm confused and I have no idea what to do anymore. I'm seeing that I got off this goal, got off this goal. He's not in the center, and he's definitely taking gold there, and he's towered. And now I'm just lost. I have no idea what to do. I'm confused. Where do I go to the other side? But there are dogs behind me.
Ah, okay. So this is what. Okay, so that's probably what happened. Like you had a strategy. He built a tower, and then you were
And
like,
and and then I just faltered. I just completely I was like, what now? What the hell? I cannot take him off gold. Now what do I do? I cannot. I was like lost in between going forward because he had like 3 dogs behind. He built another dog, so that's where he got the army advantage back. I didn't. So he had actually 2 more dogs than me. He had three at the bottom, 1 at the top. So 1 more dog than me. Actually, 2 more dogs than me. He has 1 at the top and 4 at the bottom.
"Yep, yep, 4 at the
So
bottom."
that's where pretty much I was not able to take him off gold. Um, and we both have bracer. I never got careening or anything like that. I do have bracer though. But now I'm genuinely lost, and you'll see that my pop drops. Everything gets lost and confusing. I have no idea. I'm in my head. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do.
Interesting. And no land army would have helped either.
I actually archers would have destroyed everything in there. That was an option actually. I should have. I had the wood. I had the gold. I have people on gold already. Archers would have destroyed everything that's out there.
Because I think you could have just kept him
Because I
locked
don't
where
need
he
upgrade
was.
for archers other than arbalest. I already have fletching, have everything. I just need to throw a barrack. But I don't know if it's. I was just completely lost. Paradox says that with your wood and food, I just add eco and keep pressure, defend on water. Yeah, that was probably like I'm trying to add a second TC. I'm still like out of ideas though where I'm gonna go from here because I'm not very good at booming or um, keeping the advantage. So I sent also some folks in that transport ship in there to create another TC on gold there, just to basically that was not for me. That was just to stop him from building there.
Interesting. And
And
now at this point, I think it just feels like he's starting to build a momentum that he snowballs.
correct, because I'm just sitting there, right? I have no idea what to do. I have an army and I literally don't know what to do.
See, this is where we need Psycho with his crazy ideas on different things to try.
Yeah, I mean, I literally. So after that, he actually doubled down on it, and we will see in a bit. I won't spoil it. But at this point, I'm lost. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I was just completely shut down mentally. That okay, I can fight his army, but what's the point? He's gonna keep building it. I still can't get him off gold. Maybe the game plan should have been just boom up to imp and be to imp faster, and then go from there. But you can see that my army was idle. Time I was still switching between getting a eco up and running, and then
I like the fact that you were using that little
yeah,
archer micro trick to have one bait just going back and forth and others shooting. Like this one just trying to absorb the
yeah,
fire.
it did work a little bit.
Yeah, it did. It did. Some 1K plus pro level move right there. Oh, you're still bringing, you're still bringing them one by one, but it's working. Like you won this fight. You won the
Yeah,
fight.
but
Oh,
again, like right now, I won this fight again, and our ecos are still relatively untouched. And now
yeah.
he's gonna take out somewhere around now. He's gonna take out my fishing ships, but I don't know what to do. I still don't know what to do. Maybe start killing his dogs. I have no idea. Maybe I should have just kept the lead, kept the army on water and boom on land and try going up or something. I had a lot of wood. I have nobody on stone right now. I have barely people on gold.
So
Yeah.
now you're bringing some villagers forward. I think this is
So,
what should have happened earlier and made
so
some.
this was a misclick. This was a definite misclick. I realized it and I sent them back. But as Paradox is saying, the worst plan is no plan at all. That was pretty much where I was. I had no idea what to do. And you see, he's building a castle. He knows he's behind in military. I'm coming forward. He's securing the hell out of that goal. As I said, it's 1600 gold. That's a lot of gold. And he's basically securing his base, securing that side. He kind of also knows that I'm just dumb and I don't know what to do. And he was right. I didn't know what to do. And he just secured that goal. It was a great castle. I cannot attack there anymore. So any little hope that I had, it was gone. After I saw that castle, I'm gonna see it in like 30 more seconds. Any little hope that I had that I'm gonna win this game, it was gone. I saw the score. He's ahead. I was like, his economy is way better than me.
Could have made
This is
like
just
archers
GG.
and sent like archers and taken down
That
his wood
should
line.
that would have been an actually great idea because regardless, he's gonna be taking wood, and if he's
Yeah.
taking wood, then that means that I can literally kill do a lot of damage to the wood villagers. But when I saw that castle and I saw all my fish was gone, after that it was like, all right.
So mentally you were already like, okay, I've lost this. I've lost the
Yeah,
momentum.
I was out of this game at this point. I have no idea. This is somewhere I saw that what the hell I'm doing with that much wood, and I started throwing farms and everything. I still don't have any land army. I think he has more army than me now
Yes.
on navy as
Yes.
well. But again, I was just shut down completely. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. So I mean that's where my one
Oh,
K
and
Elo
he
genius.
kind of anticipated that, if you were going to do
Yep.
something on land, so he started walling this to even prevent that from happening.
Yep. So we have. Yeah, I didn't know that at that time we had equal pop. I'm just seeing he's 600 ahead in score, which means in my head that means that three TCs are running, and he's doing like great. He already has a castle up to defend, and his defense spot is,
Or
by
he's
the way,
got his
amazing.
raiding army coming,
And
Gebetos.
he has an army coming, and I don't even have a barrack up. Oh, castle boost scores. I don't know that. See, I'm dumb. I didn't know the castle boosts the score. I just thought his eco was way better than mine, and it probably was because it's like minute 33 and I have 60 wills only after like doing what I was doing the whole game. And then I believe I lose a lot on land,
I
like
think
a
you could
lot.
have won this game. I think that you could have
I
well, I don't know about
tell
winning, but I would say you could have like made this into a tough fight at least.
So tell me one thing. We can pause here. The first spot where I killed all his army, I had 11 galleys and I was about to hit Castle Age. Like I was few seconds away from Castle Age, and I go forward and I see he has 6 villagers with a tower, so I cannot attack it there. I come back. He put 2 more dogs in, and
Yeah.
then basically he matches the army really quickly because we never touched each other's eco at that point. At any point, by the way, this is the first time I believe we are touching land eco, and he just killed my fishing ships like a couple minutes ago or something like that. I was just I'm open. I'm listening to ideas like what exactly could I have done, because there was literally a time where it was 11 galleys versus 0. Not even galleys actually. I was in Castle Age, so 11 versus 0. But I don't know what to do. And then you saw the brief moment in mid Castle Age where I had like 20, 21 galleys just sitting there doing nothing. Because I was out of ideas. I really want to know
So
how could
I
I win this
think
game.
just looking at this, obviously, your feudal and water control is strong, but I also feel like often what ends up happening is you were stuck with one unit, and you were stuck with one unit even after like even in what I would say is around mid castle of this game, you're just stuck with one water unit, and that's all
Right.
you have, and you don't even have a defensive castle anywhere here.
I I'm not even on stone, I believe. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have 0 on stone.
So my at least on land, my strategy is that I know that my APM and my game build orders are not that strong that I'll be able to make like 2-3 unit comp. Like I won't have like archers plus knights, or I won't have archers plus a lot of pikes. So I do need something to defend my base. Now either to defend my base, or if I do have momentum, I kind of go and drop a forward castle. But in either case, you would need some land army, and this is still, compared to the other map, the game that we saw previously, which was like all water. I think this is still a fairly land. This has good amount of, like, 50% of this game I think is to be played on land. Like, yes, your gold will be restricted if you lose water. All your gold is restricted because all gold is near water. But if you have good enough momentum after you took the first fight, after you took even the second fight which you won, I think it should have been followed up by a land unit, because this isn't like an all water map. This, a lot of it is still being played on land, and
So
you even had control of the center gold.
yeah. So what land unit we're talking about? Like we're
I
talking
would
about
have gone
archers
like I
or
would have gone
knights,
archers or skirms, because you already have all the upgrades.
right?
Any unit that would give you enough of a defense to put like a castle around this market, like this area that he has here between this rock and this house. If you had a castle here, you would have pressured him, and you would have even ranged his TCs, at which point, even if he had a castle, it would have been fine. You would have continued to lock him on his base. He would have had to react, which gives you enough time to be like, okay, should I do something on the other side? Because he had this dock, which meant he was going to continue to annoy you. He, like, in quote unquote, like a sneak base, a sneak archery range, or a stable, where he just kept sending stuff to annoy you. If you would have blocked him here, not worrying about, like, he's taking gold, okay, he's not going to take gold here, he'll take some from somewhere else. But if you lock him here and he has to react and build another TC and do something else, that gives you time to be like, okay, now I have like at least 30 seconds to a minute to think about what I'm going to do post castle, or what I'm going to do from now on. I think if you have that, I think generally your second half of the game will automatically improve, because your first half is always like, I'm going to go on water, or I'm going to get a lot of archers or scouts, and I'm just going to raid somebody. And by mid feudal, you've punished your opponent so much that if he survives that, then you're like, oh, now what do I do? Now what? How do I follow this with a stronger late imp game? Like, I don't know what to do. But if you have that enough time with the castle, either defensive or aggressive, then you can take like 30 seconds to think about, okay, this is the situation. Now let me think about what my civ's benefits are that I can lean on. And that gives you a little bit of time to think about the game itself, not necessarily what is your immediate next step.
Right.
That's kind of what I'm like, having looked at these games. The games that have like you've snowballed in feudal, you've like completely killed them. But if they survive your feudal pressure, then you're like a little stuck as to what do you follow mid castle onwards.
Yeah, I'm not good at switching game plans. If the game plan doesn't work, I just fall dead. Like you can see that even this water fight that we're seeing right, I won that one.
Yep,
But
yep. You,
but
yeah, you.
what Mike played this game at least against me perfectly. He saw he lost water, he put more dogs in. He saw I'm all in on water and completely lost. He sent an army in my base,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that army did insane amount of damage. Now after this game is pretty much a waste of time because I literally built knights, but it was too late to do anything. He won the next water fight after this one, I believe, and then all these Malians, the Malian unique unit, I forgot the name. They basically kept destroying me. He kept coming in batches of 10, and he at least played it. What he did is what I should have done after I won that. After I saw him
After you won
scour,
the water fight, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
just go with like 10 archers, or because if you now that I'm looking at his base, he was open like
In this one, he was a lot more open than the other games.
yeah.
Like this woodline, like you could have easily the benefit. eh, One way of thinking about this castle is like, yep, it is protecting the gold here, but it is not ranging it. This woodline. It
Yep.
allows you to loop around to this food eco. It allows you to go to this woodline without being affected by the castle fire.
Yep.
So it would have given you at least a significant advantage, where instead of him raiding you eventually with his castle unit, you could have raided him.
You can see my EAPM is also 12. at the bottom corner. I was completely and totally lost. The last 10 minutes, I am playing like a dead man. I have no idea what to do. Like, I'm literally no idea what to do. My
Yeah, I
game
mean, I
plan
guess.
failed, and that is for me. That is pretty much the end of the game because whoever I'm playing against is eventually gonna be better than me because I just got back a month ago, so I don't even know what I'm doing.
This was, I think, your water strategy, and you just you won all the fights that you took. It was the follow up to this
Those
castle.
fights, yep, yep. Because the first game, the same thing happened, but I opened scouts because I was just scared. I mean, the guy was a little bit lower elo, but I was just scared because he picked Franks, and everybody knows everybody, their cat, their dog, their neighbor, everybody knows how to play Franks, and I literally thought he was gonna go scouts into archers because he was not a great water player. And I opened I actually instead of opening dock I opened scouts, and then I saw that that poor fellow didn't actually know the start of that map, and he had built a lumber camp, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be way behind. So,
Yeah,
which was pretty much the case as well. And
this was probably you microing your galleys.
you're my galleys, yeah. Don't trust that, Spike. That was just me doing because I don't know what else to do. Best Leary impression, and I was just microing that one galley in front of the his guy. It did work though. I'm very happy
Yeah,
that it
yeah.
did work. I don't think I've done that before, but it did work. So now
No,
you
this is
can
awesome.
start it. I mean, obviously, I completely agree. Actually, now listening to Paradox and you, though crossbowman should have been way easier because I just needed the arbalest upgrade. That's all I needed in that one. I already have everything else. I have botkin, I have fletching, I have everything. So I just needed to drop and I had a lot of wood. I had 1700 wood at that time. So I just needed to drop an archery ranger 2 and just head into his base because he was not open. So now I'm just gonna, there is army on the land
Now
and
you're just
I'm gonna
basically
just,
trying to react to everything. Like
yeah, and now I'm in
controlling the game.
hardcore reaction mode. There's nothing I can do at this point. As I said, I was in my head, I'm already GG like since minute 26.
No,
So
this
again,
was
I'm
great.
just sitting here. I don't know what to do. I don't have any fish. I do have control in the center and even on the sides, but I don't know what to do with it. And I looked at my res. I didn't have a whole lot of res, and his score was way too far ahead of for me to even think anything.
Yeah, I think at this point he was just snowballing because you
Yeah, he has.
lost.
I'm pretty sure he has a way bigger army. So he has 36 versus 7.
Yep. Yep.
And at this point, I'm just wait. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just hoping I can somehow get imp in something, but I am way far away from imp. I am not even close to him. Then these next set of folks gonna come in. They're gonna kill a lot of eco.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is just going to be annoying and pesky. Like you can't do anything about it. And like by the
Yep.
time your ships reach here, he's already killed a bunch of eco here. You go there, and then he comes with another army from here,
Right.
and
Yep.
it's just like a constant
Yep.
reactive game. Okay. No, I think this makes sense. I think you had a huge early game advantage, and if you kind of just have a follow through to it, if you have an advantage, like with this castle was the only reason why you were like, okay, now how do I?
Yeah,
Now
the
what do I
tower,
do?
the tower first.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
castle
yeah.
was a again. Initially, he was reacting, and then once 20 something passed, and then the whole game I'm reacting. So it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just he completely flipped the script. And as I said, huge shout out to Mike. He played this game against me exactly like it was supposed to. He put more docks in. That's something I don't do. He put land army in. He figured out I'm so deep on land and I haven't touched his eco yet by minute 25. So I'm definitely gonna send some units and see what they do. And they did a lot of damage. If
Yeah,
you
he's just continuing to
can you see
send
the
them.
eco kills somewhere? Does it
Yep,
show that?
yep. I can show you the eco kills, the eco
So
kills.
yeah, you see he killed 45 wills by now.
Yep.
And that is a gigantic disadvantage, and now I'm still trying to do something, make something happen. I don't know what exactly I'm trying. I think I'm just trying to buy my way up to imp or something, but again that's not going to be helpful because he has water control now.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
makes
even know
sense.
what I'm gonna do in imp because I still can throw. I do have a stable, but I don't know. Again, as I said, this was a
Yeah,
non-game.
this was over. Yeah, yeah. Hey, movable. Thanks for jumping on. Gambit, thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Oh, this was good. I think you played really well. Like the early advantage was, and in the game that you won, that it was like obvious. Like once you started gaining the advantage and pressing on it, it was your game through and through. In this
Right.
also you had the advantage, but it was just a matter of like following it up with something else, and then you would have just like
Oh, I didn't.
completely killed his eco. But GG.
Oh,
No, this was. I can imagine the nerves. Like I get so nervous playing ladder games. I can only imagine 1v1 competition being more stressful
so
than ladder.
Paradox is saying that Malians don't get Galleon or Bracer. I had no idea. I just
Yeah, maybe.
I told him we were talking throughout the game started. We were chatting and we were discussing partly strategy. I told him I never played Dravidians before, so go easy on me. That's where his comments were. So yeah,
No,
it was
this was
fun.
good. No, this was a good.
Yeah.
It was good to watch these games because I don't think I dislike Nomad as much as I'm just scared about getting so close to somebody and then not having enough to react.
Yep.
But as you said, it's like the chaos can be fun. It takes away from the build order anxiety and all that other stuff.
Correct.
Like all of that just goes out of the window.
Correct. Yep.
No, this was
Yeah.
good. This was good. Hey, Paradox, appreciate you jumping on as well and getting your perspective. Uh, Shax and I will be doing some more of these of his games. I'm trying to learn a little bit more about Nomad and different saves, and it's just fun. It's a lot less stressful to review and cast games than play 1v1s. Like, yeah, right. Like what's a build order after 6-10, after 6-4? I have no idea what to do. I'm like 11 goes on board, 11 makes house. I have no idea. I haven't still found my two sheep. What am I doing? It's like build orders are just like so stressful for me. I enjoy the game without the build order, so I just do 6-4 and then I just go with whatever makes sense to me in the moment.
So then you're perfect for Nomad games, right? There is no build order.
Which is why I also like Empire Wars, because I'm like Empire Wars cool. I already have like stuff that is set up. My eco is going on. I just have to drop a stable, and then I have to just pump out scouts, get bloodline, and like Burgundians on Empire Wars. I just have so much fun.
Right.
I don't care the games I lose, but the games I win are so fun. With the castle cav spike that you get with Burgundians, that's exactly why I love Empire Wars, because it just takes away from the Dark Age anxiety.
Yeah, as Paradox is saying that Nomad is actually great for teaching eco resource management. You learn quickly what you need because you can't rely on what's around you. Like you're gonna get
Yeah.
consistently six on food. You just gotta see what you have and then go from there.
I don't mind. I think after watching some of these games, I'm actually more interested in trying Nomad a little bit more. Uh,
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I just wanna give a big shout out to Paradox. Thank you so much for hosting the tournaments and letting people like me who actually never get to play any kind of tournament. This is amazing. There's a lot of hard work. Thanks for everybody that's involved in hosting and planning this tournament. I genuinely want to thank you for having people like me on my on my elo level to have actually played this tournament because it's a completely different experience than playing unranked or ranked even, and it's a lot of fun and we are really enjoying. I actually got a few people hooked up. I'm still not able to convince Fatal yet to register for the 3v3 Nomad tournament. I am trying, but I have
I
not
will
been
just
successful
like
so far.
I will be the single reason why everybody loses all the games.
We need to register 5 players. We can keep swapping one, two. I mean, who cares if we lose all of them? That's the one thing that In Green haven't said. don't care about losing or winning, man. Just go and play and have fun. He was like, I'm 1400 elo and I was playing the Red Bull qualifiers and all that kind of stuff. Who cares, man? Just like, go and have fun. Make a
I'm
friend out
game.
of it.
Yeah, I mean, I Paradox. Thanks for having Shax participate, because honestly, our entire group of like 7 or 8 folks who play every week, we are a lot more excited about Nomad games, and Shax and us talk so much about what strategy to use, what he can do, and we just like getting to learn the game a little bit more, because it's just exciting to have one of us in an actual tournament, like playing a tournament, and we're like all hyped about it. So yeah, I appreciate everything you and the team's doing.
And next games are gonna be even more fun because I am pretty much undefeated after 5 games. I think he hasn't even the game yet, and he is like 12xx something. So he's gonna wipe the floor with me.
You will hold your fort, and I'm sure you'll do well, and we'll definitely review those games as well. I think
Sounds
at this
good.
point we will call it,
Sounds
and
good.
we'll review some of the other games at some point during the week as well.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate hosting this, Fatal. I did. I'm gonna keep these things in mind. These
Yeah,
things that
no,
I'm
that's
missing. This was
awesome.
very helpful.
Yeah,
And
I
thanks again, once
just
again, to Paradox as well for hosting this.
yeah,
Really loving it.
exactly. Yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. Just looking at a game through Capture Age changes the whole insight for the game.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks, Paradox. All right, I am going to stop the stream now, and then where is the stop stream button?